In recent times, Gran Turismo series producer Kazunori Yamauchi has spoken at length about the car selection process for Gran Turismo 7 and just how critical it is to pick the right cars for inclusion in the game, considering firstly their historical significance, which will be all the more important now the GT Cafe feature that we will have in GT7, as well as the sheer amount of time, effort, and resources that's needed to add a car into the game. So, with all that in mind, the car that Polyphony have decided to scan, potentially, is the Renault Aventime. What? A car that's only claim to fame is being a catastrophic flop. Well, I lie actually, there's a couple more because it was one of the lesser known Top Gear Challenge cars, and also features the heaviest doors ever fitted to a production car. Now you may be thinking, that's a bit odd, it's just a funky looking people carrier, right? Well, no. It's actually a coupe because it has just one door on each side. So as a result, those doors are bloody massive, they're very heavy, and if you're of a larger stature, it's hard to get in because they barely open. The interior is also a little bit weird, but other than that, the car's pretty unremarkable. There's a 3-litre V6 up front that puts out just over 200 horsepower to the front wheels, but perhaps unsurprisingly, it's a heavy bugger as that engine has to drag around almost 1800 kilos. Now, as some of you may know, this car has been in the past of the Gran Turismo franchise from 4 through to 6 as a standard model car. So while it's still certainly an odd choice, it could perhaps be a little bit more random. But let's talk about the scanning itself, and how this story came about, because it may need to be taken with a grain of salt. But, as the story goes, the car was up for sale on eBay when Polyphony contacted the current owner and asked to take it away to scan the vehicle for the game. And proof that you'll see on the screen now was allegedly sent to the owner, as well as evidence being in the paperwork which will go to the next owner of the car. I have just gone back and read the advert again, and an interesting thing has just occurred to me because the advert says it's the 2-litre turbocharged model, which only puts out about 165 horsepower. Now, from what we can glean from this advert, perhaps the car was only scanned for the visuals and not any sound recordings, because the V6 and the 4-cylinder models are visually identical, so maybe they were just glad to find a clean Aventime, as these things are very rare. As I said, no one bought them. Because it would be a bit odd to have the less powerful model included in the game, especially as it's such a weird car in the first place, and also have a different engine to the one that was used in the past of the franchise. So, yeah, there's quite a few unknowns here, but I thought it was an interesting story nonetheless. But let me know what you think. Thank you very much for watching, and have a good day.